The brand Flower Nose are probably best known for their insane packaging. Like, it's crazy in the best way possible. You know me, I love good packaging. However, when I saw this collection, when they sent this to me, I was like, this is not just their usual, oh my gosh, the packaging's so pretty. And there's actually some really great parts within this collection that I think they may be considering some feedback from people now. And there are some shades that can be used by a lot more people. So this is their Shells Jewel collection. Let me tell you, looking at this, you just feel like a mermaid princess. I'm like, I live under the sea and this is my life now. It is so beautiful. It is so stunning. And there's a lot of like the sea inspiration in this with the shells, the like bubbles on the packaging. I'm looking at it, around at everything, the waves on the packaging. It is so beautiful. So let's just get into it. I do have an affiliate link and a discount code for you in the description box. Should you want to use it, this collection was all gifted to me. If you don't want to use my affiliate link or discount code, just go to their website and it will be there for you. Okay, so let's run through. Like with all the Flower Nose collections, they release these really beautiful mirrors. I love these. They're really lightweight, despite having all this detail nose layers to them. These are the hand mirrors. So there's one in pink, there's one in like a lavender kind of purple, and a blue one. It is a mirror. I just keep the fog on when I'm showing it to camera. And there's also like a keyring version of a mirror. So you can pop that on your bag or whatever is on you. Your keys, it's not heavy at all. It's like super light. I have a bit of a collection of these mirrors. I have some here. I think they're just so stunning. Beautiful, right? And something I haven't seen from before are these Radiance primers. There's 3 different colors. So you have a minty green, which is in this white packaging, and that's always going to help with redness. You have the pure lavender, which is brightening, which is like in this bluey one, which lavender is great if you have like what's called a sallow skin tone. I consider my skin quite sallow. It's this yellowy gray. So a lavender kind of brightens up that skin tone for you. And then you have a peach there as well, which is just for like an instant glow to the skin. I think that's really nice. I can't wait to use them. I'm going to try the lavender shade. These eyeshadow palettes are so stunning. So you have Mermaid's Tears, which are like these pastel pinks and blues. This is beautiful. It's like this shifty purple silver, very Y2K. You have Moonlight Pearl, which are like nudes. And then Deep Sea, which are like these deeper, sultry tones. This is so stunning. These like, look, can you see that shift? I wish it showed up so much nice on camera. They are so beautiful. And there's something, again, a little bit different are these pressed powders, which again are like slightly color correcting. So you have this, can you see all those shades? You have a sponge underneath here too. You have a dreamy pink, which is meant to even out skin tone. Obviously on fairer skin, that's not going to work on me at all. And you have Cloudy Blue, which is for brightening and of course mattifying. You also get the 2 brushes. I'm not a fan of their brushes. I love the way they look, but I'm just not a fan of them physically, how they work, even alongside their blush, for example. And then you have 2 highlighter balms in this. You have a Blue Tears, which is a kind of a blue shift, and then you have Moonlight Stone, which is more of like a glittery radiance on the skin. So I obviously won't be using that because I don't like glitter. I am trying to get over it. But they do have perfumes, but I never get the perfumes. I think it's a shipping thing from China to the UK. I get it a lot with the US as well. It's quite difficult to organize the shipment of fragrance. You have these dual-ended highlighting pencils. One side is really thin, the other side is a little bit thicker. And then you have the Silk Satin blushes. These are so beautiful. And there's some shades in there which have a little bit more of depth to them, a little bit more pigment, which will look great on deeper skin tones. They come in 5 different shades. Also, their Nourishing Lip Glaze, 369. There are 9 altogether. I love their lip products. They are so stunning. I'll pop the swatches on the screen because I'm not obviously going to try every single one of them. So let's get into it. Let's make a look using these and go through the collection. I just think they're so beautiful. Okay, I'm thinking of going for, I do love this like this deeper blue and this purple. I wish it would show up on camera. It is the most stunning. Oh, can I swatch? Can you see? No. It's like this purple. You know what should I say? It's like a purple. So let's start with Deep Sea. And I really want to start off with this. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking subtle siren who has been caught by a fisherman, pirate, sailor, and they're falling in love, but not like the Little Mermaid. Like, I'm a siren, not a mermaid. Like, I will kill you. So I'm sitting here editing this video, and for some reason, I'm acting brand new, like I've never done YouTube in my life. I just stop talking. I do not speak again from this point, and I just finish up my makeup. Like, I just completely forgot I was recording this video. It is the weirdest thing. So, I'm doing a voiceover. I'm going to tell you about my experience with the products. This shade, this palette in general was... sorry, I just saw my eyes again. I think I started watching something and then I got really distracted. The pigmentation, incredible. Blended beautifully. I really like their eyeshadow palettes and their shades in general anyway, their formula, sorry. So I knew I would get on fine with it. It's just sometimes the lighter shades don't really show up on me. And you'll see that actually in a minute with the pink, I think. But this blended out really, really nicely. I did want to deepen it a little bit more. But that's fine. You can just build it up, especially when you're doing a look that's a little bit more winged out like this. You want it all to be symmetrical and all this kind of stuff. And so I went in with a lighter blue. I was very pleasantly surprised with how much punch and pigment this pastel bluey tone had, especially coming from this brand. There are pastel shades that, you know, have a lot of pigment, but coming from this brand, they tend to have had before very, very sheer shade. So if it was like a light blue, it was almost like a wash, a suggestion of that shade, but this actually really came out that true pastel blue color, which really, I was really, really happy with because I wanted it to be that bright, bright blue. It was quite soft as well. It wasn't patchy or anything like that either. I then tried to go in with like the pastel pink, and granted, I'm using a blending brush for this. I don't know why. I changed the brush in a minute, so I can pick up a bit more product. It didn't come out very strong, but to be fair, I didn't want it to be totally strong in this look. But it's that kind of pink where you tap it down and it comes out more white than pink. You can definitely see something here. This shimmer was stunning. I just wish there has to be a way, someone please tell me, to capture shimmers, duochromes, things like that properly on camera as to how they look in real life, because this just is not giving it justice. This just looks like some pink flat shimmer. You know what? I used the wrong brush there. Why would you do that? That's the one. There you go. It just looked like any old pink shimmer, but it really was this beautiful shine. It almost had a wet look on the lid. So I'm just going to go on my concealer before I finish up the rest of the eye. This is the new one from Tier. And you can tell I haven't cleaned any of my brushes because I'm just grabbing any brush that I have available to blend in my concealer. I'm just going to use a small pencil brush under the eye to just add some very like tight, close to the lash line definition from this eyeshadow. What am I saying? Sorry, I've got a headache and I'm just like pressing my eye there. Yeah, and then again, this was a really, really great kind of formula to blend, even like with small details like this, just going over with this blending brush. I'm clearly watching something because I'm like, what has happened? Really nice to blend. It didn't over blend. It didn't just subtly blend. It was just like that perfect movement from the product. I'm just going in my eye with the Iconic London double-sided pencils, which are great on the waterline. This foundation is way too dark for me. I picked up the wrong one. I have done a review on this. This is the ColourPop Stick Foundation, but I don't waste the foundation. If it's too dark, I'm going to use it because in a few minutes, it'll look absolutely fine when I add my blush and everything like that. So I just thought I'd use that over the whole face and just go in and tidy up that wing a little bit more once I've done my foundation, concealer, etc. Because sometimes it can take the tip of that wing away and it just stops it. This blush, oh my god, this blush is the most beautiful shade. It is so subtle, but obviously there at the same time. These were kind of like creamy, I believe. It had this creamier texture to it, but it was just, oh my god, it was so stunning. And I just didn't want to stop blending it. I just kept going in with more and adding more. It's this perfect, like, I don't know how to describe it, like muted peachy coffee shade. It is just so, so beautiful. And it worked really good as like a bronzer-esque, what's it called? Everyone's called it blonzing, like blushing and bronzing. So I thought, let me go in with this really bright shade. It was between this and the pink and the orange one, but I wanted to go for this bright orange just to kind of add in a tiny bit of a pinpoint of some structure on the upper parts of the cheekbone. And I loved it. They blend in beautifully. These lip liners from Kristen Dominique Cosmetics, so good, so precise. I think, did I do a video on them? I don't think I have yet. I bought loads of them because I just love the shape of them. But they're so good to really get that really strong shape around the edges. The lip shade I use, I cannot remember the one. I'm going to find it and then I'll put it on the screen for you, of course. I love their lip products. They also, there's not much variation in terms of formula. And I actually think I have similar shades to this in the one they did that was like fairies and stuff like that. I can't remember what a collection was called. Or was it butterflies? Loved it. See, I'm like, that's nice. This highlighter pencil, no, it's a no from me. I used it from the pencil right on top of the foundation. I have products that I've used like this before that are similar formulas. I haven't liked a highlighter from them yet that's come in like a cream form or a pencil form. I think they have powders I really like. I just didn't like it. It didn't blend very well. You can see where I applied it. Even if I think I warmed it up on the back of my hand, I think it would get this rubbery texture that just wouldn't sit very well on my skin. I'm adding my divination lashes to my divination collection with Blend Bunny. And that's pretty much the whole finished look. It's quite a short video because when I forget to do things, oh no, the powder. Voiceovers make it go really quick. This was really great. You have to be really careful though, because this is gonna come out white on my skin. You do see it in a minute. Look how white that looks. It is. So I had to be very, very subtle, really, really careful. And I think I actually went in with a brush afterwards. No, I didn't. But you can go in with a brush afterwards to blend it out a little bit more. But oh my gosh, this was I think one of the whitest powders I think I've ever used. But it did add a subtle kind of like velvetiness to the skin and a bit of a blur. But I don't think I'll be reaching for it again unless I really wanted to brighten the middle of my face. It's a beautiful collection. You can just see how that lip color is like melted into the lip as well. It's beautiful. That discount code is down below for you and the link. Thank you for watching. I'll be more organized in the future. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.